Hi everybody, it's Chef Rob from Kitchen to Market and Chef in Your Kitchen in my backyard kitchen today. So, thinking about some recipes to do today, kind of looking through all my different recipes I got, and I thought, today I'm gonna play around with a couple, combine a few together. So today's recipe I'm going to share with you guys is Asian grilled shrimp stuffed red peppers. Okay, so it's bringing in a little bit of my 5-spice blend I make with my Asian sauce and that. Okay, so before I start the recipe, just a couple little quick reminders. Kitchener.ca has all the information on protocol and that. It also has Kitchener.ca/vendors, has a list of all the vendors that are out there at the market and that. And again, market's open from 7 till 2 on Saturday and that, so please get out there, okay? All right, so let's have a little fun with this recipe. Oh yeah, and again, in the description, all the recipes are in there and that again. And again, please, if you got any questions about my recipes or some suggestions for future ones, just, drop it in the comment section and I'll get back to you, okay? Oh, one more thing. A couple things came out of my, a few of my other recipes that I did a few weeks ago. So one was my Caesar dressing recipe that I did up at my son and daughter-in-law's place up in Huntsville. My Caesar dressing I did not put garlic in it. And again, I always say to people, it's just a guideline. So this recipe, my Caesar, I really wanted to bring out the anchovy taste. So that was really why I was pushing on the anchovies and that. But again, add garlic in there if you want to put some nice crushed garlic in with that Caesar dressing. Based on the combination I made, I would probably 1 to 2 cloves would probably give you just the right amount of garlic taste in that again. So again, just play around with that recipes and that, okay? The other one was my cheesecake recipe. The size is for about 10, 12 or so to 14 mason jars, small mason jars. So it's I had some comments about the amount of sugar and stuff like that. But again, hey, it's built for about, like I say, 10, 12 to 14 mason jars of that. Okay, so again, thanks for all your feedback, guys. Love it. And again, just let me know of anything you like me to do and stuff like that, or recipes. Okay, great. All right, let's get started. All right, so here we go. First thing I did was, you'll see in there my Asian sauce, right? This is the same sauce recipe I use in my Asian stir fries and that, okay? So all I'm gonna do is, I got it all mixed up. All I wanna do is, I'm just gonna sort of kind of warm it up a bit, just to sort of kind of thicken it up, right? So while we're doing the other stuff, I'm just gonna put all the stuff in here, just get it all in here and get it all nicely mixed and just sort of heat it up. And all I want to do is just sort of get to that nice little sort of gravy texture, right? Okay, and I'm just going to let that slowly simmer up for us. Excellent. So, good. Sauce is on. All right, so next thing we want to do is we want to take care of our red peppers and that and get them on the grill, okay? So what I'm doing with these red peppers, again, at the market, great time of the year for these things, okay? Beautiful red pepper. So all I'm doing is I'm just sort of I'm just cutting it in half. Again, let's just, there we go. So I'm just cutting it in half and I'm just taking the seeds out. Getting all the seeds out of them very nicely. Stir that sauce a bit. Don't want to get it too thick. Excellent. Smells wonderful. All right, there we go. Oh, that sauce looks beautiful. All right, okay. So we got getting our peppers ready. Get all those seeds out of there. There we go. Get our other pepper ready. Again, this recipe is for 4, serves 4. So, if you got more guests, just upsize the recipe in that, okay? All right, so there we go. So we got our peppers ready. I'm just sort of kind of cutting them in half. Right, so I'm just cutting them in half. And just again coring them out nicely, get the seeds out. Okay, if my recipe blows away, it's a little windy today cooking, so just in case my recipe blows away, don't worry, got it in my head, okay? All right. Here we go, get all those beautiful seeds out. There we go, okay. We got all our seeds out, we got our peppers all ready. So one of the things I like to do with this is I like to brush a little oil into these, olive oil into these peppers. And it just gives it a little more flavor to it and that. So I'm just gonna brush a little more, a little olive oil in there. Okay, oh, just a couple seeds, we gotta get them out. Okay, there we go, let's get a few of those seeds out. All right, so we got the seeds out of them, we're all set, we got our peppers. Now it's our 5 spice, okay? In there's my five spice recipe. And again, one of the things with this is you really want to slightly toast the spices before you grind them up in that. And again, that really brings out the oils and the flavors of those spices, okay? So I'm just gonna put a bit of this Asian 5 spice in those peppers, just a little bit, just a little pinch of them. And there we go. I'm gonna throw them on the grill down, okay? So I'm gonna take them, throw them all on the grill here. Now I'm using a charcoal barbecue, but this recipe, absolutely you can do it on a propane gas barbecue. So absolutely any type of barbecue you can do this beautiful recipe on, okay? All right, so there we go. So we have our peppers on the grill, all set, ready to go. Next thing we want to put on is these, so I picked up some beautiful shrimp from Coddles and that. So what we're gonna do is put on some shrimp. I took some shallots, sliced them in quarters, and just put them on skewers and that. What I like to do with this is just to help it doesn't stick. I like to put a little olive oil on it, okay? Okay. And I'm just putting a little bit on just so it kind of helps it not stick in the grill and stuff like that, okay? So, got my shrimp, got my beautiful shallots. I'm gonna throw them on. Wonderful. Okay, so we got our, so here we go. So we got our shallots all on. We have our shrimp on. We got our peppers on. All this seeds. There we go. So we got all our seeds cleaned up because it's important to have a tidy workstation, okay? All right, we got it all cleaned up now, okay? All right, so the next thing is we got these beautiful snow peas in that. Now, again, these peas, you can go with a snow pea, a snap pea, really any kind that you want in that. For these, all I'm doing is sort of the same thing as the shrimp and the onion. I just want to put a little olive oil on them, and all I'm trying to get out of it is just a little sort of searing to them, like a little barbecue grill marks and stuff like that. This is one that I kind of like to add a little, let's put a little 7 or 5 spice on there, okay? So again, got my peppers, or sorry, my peppers, my snow peas. I'm just going to lay them on the grill just to get a little sear to them. All right, everything's grilling up nice. Excellent. All right, so everything's on the grill. We got our peppers on the grill. We got our sauce all nicely thickened up in that. Oh, that looks wonderful. Excellent. All right, so in the description section are my recipes there. Again, that Asian sauce one I'm doing here today is, again, that can be used for my stir fry I do. It is a really beautiful, the flavors of the gingers, the garlic, the red pepper flakes, the sweet red pepper flakes. Beautiful in there. Again, a couple like the red pepper flakes, if you can't find them, absolutely try just make a little cayenne pepper or something like that. The 5 spice, quite, you know what, it's one of the ones, if you don't want to make yourself, you can actually find this in a lot of the stores out there, the 5 spice blend. You can find that in the stores and that. So there's lots out there now, okay? All right, okay, so this is cooking up nice. Let's have a little look at it. Oh, beautiful. Flip. Wonderful. So all we're doing here is just, I'm just really just trying to have a little sear with these things. You know, I'm not trying to overcook them or anything like that. I really want to get the really nice flavor and stuff out of this one. Just kind of get those peppers cooking up nice. Shrimp cooking up nice, and onion. And it's a fun one with that sauce. And this is just really taking sort of my Asian cooking, like some of your nice Asian food, like the shrimps and that, and the sauces, and just changing it up and stuffing that in that red pepper and that. It's a beautiful way to present your food in that, and it's got some great flavors and stuff like that. And again, this 5 spice, it's dynamite on this stuff, okay? All right, I think we're getting pretty close here. All right, so we got our peppers all ready, and that's really what we're looking for on that pepper. Just that nice little grill mark on there, toasted. That's wonderful. So we got like a real nice little toast to them. We don't want to overcook them. Okay. Get our onions. So what we're doing here is we're taking each of these things, like our onions and that, and I'm just going to throw them in this bowl, and I just want to mix it up. So what I like to do with this one is, as I'm cooking like the snow peas, the shrimp, I'm going to throw it all in this bowl, get a little mix, add a little bit of this beautiful sauce in there, and then I'm just going to lay it right in that pepper now, okay? So we make it with the rest of our stuff. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, so we got our beautiful shrimp. Nicely cooked. And again, I'm doing a nice little char with them, cooking them real nice. And again, you know, shrimp is just, you're really looking for that pink color on them. There we go, beautiful. And let's get our beautiful snow peas on here. Oh, yes, there we go. So we got some beautiful snow peas on there. Okay, there we go. So we got our shrimp, we got our onions in here, we got our snow peas. So what I'm gonna do is just get a little bit of this sauce, and I'm just gonna mix it in here. I'm just gonna mix it all with the shrimp, the onions. Okay, so nicely mixed in there. I just heated up my sauce again. You know, we talk about sort of, you know, it's almost like a gravy is what you're looking for thickness, okay? All right, so get up a little bit of rice here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of rice in the center here. Beautiful little rice in the center, maybe a little more. Oh, this looks amazing. Okay, so we're gonna take a nice little, take one of our peppers. We're gonna throw some of the shrimp in there. These are the snow peas. And one of the things us chef really love is, we always find it's all about elevation, really elevating that plate to make it really stand out, okay? So we're gonna add just a little bit of, we're gonna put a little bit of that spice on the plate to really decorate that plate up nice. And then let's really add a little. We'll drizzle a little bit of that sauce all over it. And there you have it. Grilled shrimp, stuffed Asian grilled stuffed red pepper. Enjoy, beautiful little dish. It really presents well, and I tell you, the flavors are fantastic, okay? All right, so just as a reminder again, Kitchener Market, kitchener.ca/vendor has a list of all the vendors on there. Follow us on Facebook. And again, hey, if you've got any suggestions, let me know, and let me know when you make the recipe, what you think of this recipe and that. It's got, and again, beautiful flavors in there, and a real nice Asian sort of spice to it with like ginger, little garlic, and all those spices. So, man, outstanding little recipe. Definitely try it. All right, thanks for joining me tonight. Have yourself a great evening. Stay safe. See you soon. Thank you.